Hello everyone, how's it going? Let's get this party started. Welcome back for more Trails in the Sky. As we continue our quest to become the best, best bracers that we possibly can. Woo! Ah! Alright, so everybody out. Oh no, effort. Okay. Whew. Haha, you missed.
Alright, we're good to go.
Sorry, I just gotta rearrange some stuff on my desk real quick. Super professional. Didn't do this before the stream started, I know. Alright, that's better. Much better. That's the fun. There. Back to the town. Yeah, there's that quest I need to do. There we go. Let's find the shiny rock. You're the one I gotta tell. This is really weird. Where could it have gone? Oh, excuse me, but can I ask you something? You didn't see a shiny rock around here, did you? Huh? A shiny rock? Yeah, that's right. One that sparkles. You didn't see a rock like that lying around anywhere, did you? Are you saying you lost something? I don't recall seeing anything like that. Do you know where you might have dropped it? My mom was calling for me, so I ran over to the general goods store where she was. I know I had it in my hand at the time, but when I came back here, it was gone. When you say general goods store, you mean Mr. Rinnan's store, right? Did you look in front of his store? Obviously, that's the first place I looked. You don't need to treat me like a kid, you know? My, aren't you a charmer? Well, I already asked the Bracer Guild to help find it, so I'm sure it'll show up sooner or later. If you do happen to come across it, give me a holler straight away. I'll probably be around. You'll probably be around? Dude, you're the one looking for something and asking for help. You'll probably be around. Huh? What's the matter? I wonder what that is. There's something shining down there through the sewer gate. You're right. It looks like something must have fallen through. The sewers? Don't tell me you forgot about the sewers already. You know that smelly, monster-infested place we were in not that long ago? Oh right, those sewers. We went there during our practical training, right? The entrance to the sewer should be just behind the chapel. If you're so interested in what's down there, then how about we check it out a little later? Sure, let's do that. So let's go retrieve his shiny rock from the sewers. Well, take these guys out just for fun. What? Didn't I? Put them with the... They all moved. Yeah, we'll do that one. Bonk. Oh, and the crit. What's up?
All right, we're good to go.
Hooray! I see now. The thing we saw shining through the sewer gate was this. Seems like it. A quartz fragment, huh? Now we know why it was shining so much. The way it sparkles is so beautiful. This is made of septium too, right? Loosely speaking, yes. But let's talk about it later. This isn't really the place to have a leisurely chat. I guess you're right. No normal person would want to stay here any longer than they had to. So let's get out of the stinky sewers then, shall we? Oh boy. Ran right into it. Dead.
That's that then.
Don't think it hit me, but actually I think I'm gonna switch items. Joshua. Let's get out of there and talk to that kid again. Hope he's still probably around. There he is. Hey! Is that rock? Could it be that this is the rock you've been looking for? Hand it over quartz fragment. Yep, this is the one. My shiny rock. Why is it all dirty like this? Hey, don't you have something else to say before you complain? You guys are bracers, right? I've already paid your money to the guild. Therefore, I think I have the right to complain. What a jerk. That's not the problem here. Calm down, Estelle. He's just a kid. I know that, but this quartz is what you were looking for, right? Yeah, that's the one. This rock is really quartz? You mean the same kind of quartz that's in an orbit? Yep, that's the same kind of quartz made of sepith. It's chipped, so it doesn't function anymore. I see. So this rock belonged to an orbit. What's wrong? You seem a bit out of it. Who, me? Oh, it's nothing. I'm glad you found it. I guess that's about it, then. Oh, that reminds me. I almost forgot. Here, take these. I got food. My mom gives these to me and tells me they're healthy, but they're kind of bitter, so I can't stand them. Anyway, I appreciate what you did for me today. Seriously, what a cheeky little kid. I'm sure it's difficult. I'm sure it's a difficult age for him, but I wonder why he was searching for that quartz. What do you mean? Now that you mention it, it does seem a little strange. But, oh well, everyone has something they think is important. Truer words couldn't be spoken. Perhaps that little kid has an interest in orbits. I, for one, don't see what's so interesting about those overly complex gadgets. My brain goes numb just thinking about them. Except for the fact that you'll have to get used to them sooner or later. You won't be able to fulfill your job as a bracer if you can't use one. Alright, I'll try and learn. Yay! Report the quests that we did. No new ones, right? Oh, there are a bunch of new ones. Good morning. How did the job at the farm go? We hit a few bumps in the road, but let me give you a brief report of the details. Joshua gives Aina a rundown of last night's events at the farm. Yay, we did it. I see, so you ended up setting the monsters free because the Perzel family requested you to do so. I think it was premature on their part, but I won't pursue the matter any further. Is it okay to leave things at that? The mission of a bracer is to protect civilians and uphold justice. However, there are many ways we can protect those around us, and there are as many forms of justice as there are stars in the heavens. As a bracer, it is your job to be able to discern these things. Indeed, our work has very profound implications if you think about it in that way. That's because we aren't an organization that deals strictly with monster problems. We also intervene when disputes arise between nations. To become a high-ranking bracer, one must have more than combat strength. A well-honed mind and flexible problem-solving skills are also required. Sharp mind and problem-solving ability, huh? Serious? The road to the big leagues is a lot steeper than I originally thought. Haha, well, then your only choice is to devote yourself to working hard every day. And since you're both here, why don't I give you the details of your next job? What's up, Scorchy? Howdy, howdy. Those are the words I've been waiting to hear. I'm ready for anything, so what have you got lined up for us this time? Another monster that needs a good whipping? Not this time. This next job will entail the transportation of goods. And get this, your client is none other than Mayor Klaus himself. Really? A request from the mayor? Do you think it'll be alright leaving such an important task up to us? From what I've heard, it's a pretty simple job. In any case, I'd like you to speak with the mayor directly about the job details. When they say it's a simple job, it's never a simple job. And speaking of jobs, what other jobs have we picked up? Looking for a rare mushroom that only grows rich deposits of them should be an easy, fun job. Okay, so for you, looking for a light replacement, so we'll go to the Orbital Factory. Searching for a flower known as a bear claw and a savory pinion. Gotta go down to the Roland Chapel. That was the last one I gotta do. What's up, Frigi? Job just takes Serb. I don't think Serb exists in this universe, although, I mean, I'm sure it would be nice for some people. Serb helping everybody. Alright, well, let's go to that checkpoint and beat up some dudes, because that's what they're asking for. Just working at the moment, writing papers. I don't miss writing papers. Not in the least. Checkpoint. Yep, that's the life of research. RIP. What are you researching? During the 100 Days War, the royal city escaped from falling into enemy hands because of the Annenberg Wall. It seems that even the Imperial Army, which overpowered the other 4 major cities, ran into trouble with this wall. Okay, cool. Are you the guy I'm supposed to talk to? There are checkpoints on all regional borders within the Royal Kingdom. That's because we began checking all travelers entering or leaving the regions after the 100 Days War. It's basically the same as checking your identification when you buy an airline ticket. Okay. But who is the guy who needs help? Anyone here? Research on a long weekend, RIP. You. No. Seems as though a new organization popped up in the Royal City, made entirely up of people who love to fish. I'm kind of interested in what type of organization it is too, since I also love to fish. What's his name? Warrant Officer Ashton. On the west end. You're researching image processing on heterogeneous SOCs. Sounds like a lot. Ooh, that's Robin, not Grant. The Royal City is slowly but surely making preparations for the Queen's birthday celebration. I'm certainly looking forward to it. Oh, one person. And not the guy I'm looking for. There's been nothing out of the ordinary today. Both the Grancel and Roland sides are pretty quiet. 10 years ago, outside of this wall was flooded with the Imperial Army, but now it's almost impossible to imagine. They have one guy on guard duty, and he's like way out there. Seems legit. He's one of the guys at the front of the building. Let's check there again. Council Castle is an elegant structure which sits on the shore of Valeria Lake. The bustle of the city is just outside the castle. It's pretty hectic. Is this the right place? I'm gonna find out. Maybe I went to the wrong gate. I did. I went to the wrong gate. I feel like an idiot. Nailed it. But while I'm here, I think I can get this. Oh god. Hello. There's a lot of you. Alright. Sounds too smart for me. Yeah, me too. Alright, get my attacks off before they can. Yeah, there we go. Dead. Everyone else here is dead too, right? Let's go. Woo! What's up, birds? Can we get all three of them? Yeah! Dead.
All right, we're good to go.
Okay. Treasure, yay! Found the bear claw. Yep, medical goods for that dude who asked for it. Self-destructing enemies, what a terrible idea. So annoying. Hello, bee. Goodbye, bee. Goodbye, other bee.
We're good to go.
Oh! What's up, birds? Oh, come on, how did you miss? Embarrassing. Ugh. There you go. Redeem yourself.
Piece of cake.
Good job. Nope, that's not where I want to go. Oh, hello. I am surrounded. How did you miss? Stell, stop missing. It's embarrassing. People are watching. Alright. Rip. Yeah. It's unacceptable, quite frankly. Okay. Let's find that correct soldier this time. Oh wait, I forgot. The guy at the factory wanted me to replace a light bulb on the road. I'm assuming you get more party members later on. Yeah, there's actually a quite a big group, and they, I think, how many? 4 more party members? 4 or 5? Also might boost your mic or lower the game a bit. Okay, I can do that. How's that? Better? Oh, hey there, you two new bracers seem to be having some success lately. I've been hearing a lot about your hard work recently. Yeah, that's because we're still new at this, so we have to work extra hard. That's encouraging to hear. You guys actually came at a good time. I've got an urgent job that needs to be taken care of. Do you think you'd be up to the task of replacing an orbit light and a road lamp along the Milch Main Road? Yes. You just leave it to us. If you're fine with us doing the job, then we'll gladly accept. Thanks, I really appreciate this. I completely forgot it needed to be replaced today. First off, I'll need to give you the replacement part. Received orbit light. This is the replacement orbit? That's right. I want you to replace the orbit light in road lamp number 6 on the Milch Main Road to the west. It's the 6th road lamp that you'll come across counting from Roland's west entrance. Make sure you get the right one. Think about it, the 6th road lamp from Roland's west entrance, right? Once you found the road lamp, you'll need to open the maintenance panel. You need a 6-digit combination to open it. Are you serious? Yep, the combination for the 6th road lamp is 544818. I'm sorry, could you repeat that again? It's 544818. That's right, good memory, Joshua. Show off. After the combination is entered, the panel will open, and after that, all that's left to do is replace the orbit. It may seem like a simple task, but make sure not to mess it up. The road lamp may have been out of order for a while now. I see. The light of orbits keep away the large monsters, right? It's not much more than an unconscious dislike for them. But if they do go out, then we run into real problems. Which is why I'm asking you to do this job, just in case. These road lamps are placed just off the roads in areas where monsters are most likely to appear. Will you just leave these monsters to me and I'll take care of them? But I'd better write down that combination before I forget. Then maybe you should let me deal with the combination instead. I'll leave it up to you two to divide the work amongst yourselves. That should be everything you need to know, so good luck. If you need to double check or cancel the job, then come and talk with me again. Changing light bulbs. That keep monsters away. Okay. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we go. From what Freddy said, I think this is the road lamp. I'm fairly certain this is the right one too. It says road lamp number 6 on the panel. Yay, we did it. You're right, it does. Alrighty then, let's go to work and finish this job. Unfortunately, it may not be that easy. What do you mean? Where'd all these monsters come from? Well, the light was out. That's what they said. It looks like the orbit really has burned out. Anyway, one of us will need to fend off these monsters while the other replaces the orbit. Yeah, you're right. Well then. Yeah, you take care of them. How about you handle them, Joshua? Do you really know how to replace one of those things? Come on, Joshua, how hard could it be? Even I can do something as simple as replacing an orbit. Says the girl who glued her hand to her head once. But alright, if you say so. I'm counting on you, Estelle. Got it. What do you... I guess we were all kids once. We've all glued our hands together and stuff. Too smart, I'll scorch you. Working on the paper for ASSP in Toronto. Hey! Speaking of like local Toronto stuff, you believe this nonsense with Sneaky D's? Like the thing we need is another condo building here? Give me a break. That takes care of the first wave. How's it coming, Estelle? I'm entering the combination for the maintenance panel right now. The code was 544818. It's open! Sometimes I'm too smart for my own good. I'm okay here, Estelle. So just focus on fixing the lamp. Got it. Now for the omerant, which goes in like that, and voila. Perfect. Good work, Estelle. All the monsters seem to have gone too. Whew. I sure got all stressed out over this job. Considering the circumstances, it seemed pretty reasonable to me. But the thing that surprises me the most is that you remember the combination. Oh, ye of little faith, Joshua. Do you want to know the truth? I actually just saw a jumble of numbers in my head, and the buttons I happened to press were the right ones. I should have figured as much. You're something else. Anyway, our job is done here, so let's just think about something else. Oh, you're working on a conference, and pricing out poor people sounds like a classic city thing. Yeah, it's dumb. Especially because, like, there's an empty parking lot, like, right across the street, so, like, they could just build their condos there instead. I guess you're right. Alright, how about we head back to town? We'd better go report to Freddy. Alright, let's go. So, like, question about conferences in, like, the COVID era? Like, do they send people places? Or do you just teleconference them now? Let's go. Most of them are, why not? Yeah, that makes the most sense. You also save on travel costs. Stuck standing here today, but travelers are incredibly sparse. Man, I'm so bored. With all this free time, I've started trying to find shapes in the clouds as they pass by. You let the university pay that. I mean, I guess the university pays for it, but I guess they're happy that they get to save that money. Well, if it isn't Estelle and Joshua too. Hello, Mr. Ashton. It's been a while since we last met. Yes, it has. So I've heard my boy Luke caused you a lot of trouble, did he? I'm absolutely ashamed as a father. I'm sure it's perfectly normal for a boy his age to be naughty like that. I mean, even I ran around outside of town when I was young. Yeah, and you're supposed to be a girl. Haha, you're certainly full of energy as usual. I'd love to get you to share some of that vigor with my new recruits. I've been thinking recently about doing a simulated battle to whip my men into shape. So I put in a request at the guild for a few good men or women to play the part of enemy soldiers. I think the pair of you would be perfect fit for the job, so how about it? Can you do this for me? Yeah, let's beat up some people. Sure, we'll do it. We'll gladly accept. Thanks, I really appreciate this. Go ahead and take a break until preparations are ready. If I don't have you in tip-top condition, there's no point in doing the training. I'm ready for an afternoon nap. Alright, then we'll get ourselves ready. Sure, please do what you need to do. Let's go. Alright, training begins now. Everyone advance 5 steps forward. Is this a shootout? Ready yourselves. I know I was bored before, but I know it's just training and all, but it still scares the living daylights out of me. This is a training exercise, so please refrain from speaking. You all need to take this seriously as if it were a real battle. Estelle and Joshua, you don't need to hold back on my men. That was my intention from the beginning. We'll do as you request. Yikes! Forward. We brought knives to a gunfight, and we're still gonna win. What's up, Hydra? How's it going? Paintball does nothing, you fool. Get wrecked. Some army you are.
Good to go.
Got beat up by a bunch of teens. Cease fighting. The training is over. Ow, 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 ow. Oh my goodness, it's finally over. Good job, everyone. Good job, everyone. You're too kind, Joshua. Can I say pathetic? There you go, that's what I'm talking about. Are you guys really supposed to be soldiers? Hey, you be quiet. We're not all feral kids like you. How about you try and say that one more time? Knock it off, Scott. Training is over. You seriously need to cool down too, Estelle. I hate sore losers. Private Scott, Private Harold. I think what Estelle said just a moment ago is how the citizens of this region really feel. Do you really have what it takes to protect them? It seems as the both of you need to take another look in the mirror. Yes, sir. Very good. Do not forget what you learned today and strive to fulfill your duties. Estelle and Joshua, thanks for your hard work today. Thanks to you, I think my soldiers have gotten the wake-up call they needed. There's no need to thank us. It's us who should be thanking you. This was excellent training. I agree. This was a good learning experience. If you think so, then you're set for life as bracers. Though our positions may be different, we are both here to serve the public. Although I can't do much else, I'll pray for success for the both of you. Sure, and thanks again. Take care of yourself. I will, and I hope to be seeing you again sometime. Yay, we did it. Beat up some scrubs, and we get rewarded for it. The dream. Ooh, shining palms. These things are like OP. If you're not playing New Game Plus. But thankfully,
All right, we're good to go.
nothing I can't handle. Gotta go to the church to drop off those supplies. Are you the guy I'm looking for? You are. Okay. Well, if it isn't Estelle, you seem to be in a cheerful mood as usual. Teehee. Here you are. These are for you, Father Divine. Hand it over, Bear Claw. Hand it over, Savory Pinion. This is the Bear Claw and Savory Pinion you were looking for. Please use them as medicinal ingredients. You requested these at the guild, right? That's right. I did put in a request. I'm just surprised that you went to all the trouble to do this for me. Weren't you hurt trying to gather these? Nope. We're totally fine. I mean, we were fine. Well, maybe the minus the totally part. I'm worried about your attitude, Estelle. Eh? Why? There's nothing to be worried about. I know I've told you this before. It's certainly a joyous occasion when everything goes well. However, it is at these times when we should gird up our loins for the trials that lie ahead. Okay, I'll try to be more careful from now on. Since I seem to have a spare bit of time, how about I take this opportunity to give you a special sermon? No, anything but that. Hard same. I'm sorry, Father, but we really got to get going. You've still got work left to do, right, Joshua? Why do you have to bring me into this? Please excuse us, Father, but we have to get back to the guild. That's too bad. However, since it has to do with your job, I must respect your position. Thank you for all your hard work, Estelle and Joshua. I pray that the goddess will always be with you. Girl in uniform. I see. I completely agree with your inspired words. Okay. And let's report all our stuff to Aina and get those points. Good work. It seems like you completed your objective without any trouble. If you finish any other jobs, please come back and report again. Cool. Iggy, what's up? Thanks for stopping by. What do I still have to do? I gotta go back to talk to this guy because I changed his light bulb for him. We're back, Freddy. Oh, hi, Estelle. From the look on your face, it seems like you finished the job. Danielle, hello. What's going on? Yep, and we did a fine job too. Although we did have a few hang-ups. We thought we'd report to you as a matter of good measure. Reported the events which occurred on the Milch Main Road. So it really was burned down, huh? I'm sure it happened because we were late replacing it. Sorry, kids, you were put in harm's way because of me. There's no need to apologize. It comes with the territory. Dealing with dangerous jobs is part of a bracer's work. I appreciate you saying that. Oh, I know. How about I give this to you to make amends? Is this a quartz? Yep, it's an MP2 quartz. It can prevent an enemy's arts. It can be pretty useful if you use it effectively. Thanks, we appreciate it. No, thank you. to the both of you today. If you need to discuss anything about orbits, then stop by anytime. Don't forget to swing by if you have any other business needs. Yay! Now we can go just report this real quick. Hooray! We did it! Job reported. We got the one dude with the mushrooms. Mushroom. Redeeming them channel points, which I still need to come up with a new name for, and create some emotes. Darn bracers, how long do they intend to keep me waiting? If they don't hurry and get here, I'm gonna miss my flight. I should have expected as much from a rural backwater burg like this. Woof. Huh? Well, that's the bracer emblem if I'm not mistaken. I've been waiting for you to show up. I have an urgent job, so do you have any time to hear my request? I mean, it's our job. Yeah, we've got some time. Great, this really helps me out a lot. Alright, let me give you a rundown and explain the details of the job. Let me formally introduce myself. I'm Orvid, representative for Orvid Company Limited. I'm Estelle, and this is Joshua. Nice to meet you. Estelle and Joshua, is it? The two of you are quite young, if I do say so myself. Hehe, we're actually pretty new to this whole bracer thing. Greenhorns? Oh well, I guess you'll have to do. Pardon? Never mind, I was just talking to myself. Alright, let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. Please excuse my lack of decorum, but I'm in a bit of a hurry. Sure. At the moment, I'm looking for a rarer mushroom called firefly fungus. It is said that it only grows in soil rich with septium. There are records of it being picked here in Roland, but no shops seem to carry it. However, it is of vital necessity that I get my hands on one, so I put it in a request in a guild house. Soil rich with septium, I can only think of the Malga Trail as a possible location. Do you know any other characteristics of these mushrooms? It seems that it normally grows in areas with patches of grass. However, since it is buried in the dirt, if you don't look closely, you won't find it. Geez, this one sounds like it's gonna be a pain. But once you dig one up, you'll know if it's a firefly fungus or not. For one thing, it glows with a light green color. So that's why it's called a firefly fungus? Well, that makes sense. Alright, have I explained things clear enough? Yes, we're gonna find a magical glowing mushroom. Oh, that's exactly what you just said. So basically all we need to do is find a glowing mushroom in a patch of grass along the Malga Trail, right? Looks that way to me. Well, if they're really growing in the ground, we probably won't be able to find one so easily. If you run into any trouble, come back and speak with me again. I ask that you find one as soon as possible. Like if this dude is like just gonna wait for us to find this thing for him, like he has a flight to catch apparently. The plane doesn't take off until we find him his mushroom, I guess. Video game logic, baby. We out here. Got me a chest. Nope. Well, kill this bug real quick. Quit bugging me.
All right, we're good.
Comedy. Again, with the bugs.
We rule.
Yeah, good job. You beat up some bugs. Can I get everyone in one hit? Just 3. I'll take that. Dead.
That's that then.
What is this bloody mushroom? Ah! Do I have enough? No, I don't have enough AoE stuff. like that. Ah, here we go. Aha! What's with the sudden outburst? I found it. Now to claim our prize. We did it. Isn't that? You think so too? The place it's growing seems about right, and it's got that soft green glow. This has got to be that firefly fungus that What's-His-Face was talking about. You mean Orvid, right? Yep, that's what I meant. It doesn't look all that tasty, but it sure is pretty for a mushroom. Almost like the glow of Septium, if you ask me. Septium? What's up, Joshua? I may be worrying too much, but I think you better put that mushroom in your bag quickly, Estelle. What the? Bad kitties. Just like I figured. This mushroom attracts. Estelle, look out! Well, let's kill these creatures real quick and bring that dude his fancy mushroom. And that way his plane can leave.
Let's move out.
Not hold the rest of the paying customers hostage. Now that was a surprise, I tell ya. Did you put that thing away? Yep, it's all taken care of. The light emitted by the raw septium has the power to attract monsters. This mushroom also seems to have that same effect. That sneaky merchant. He never mentioned a single thing about this. Anyway, let's hurry back to town. Right. Just wait till I get my hands on you, you conniving merchant. Found a white bracelet. Well, alright. Get everyone. Two. Ah, good enough. Get both. Ah, come on, man. So close. We did it. Don't mean to keep running into these things, but... Then we'll just do a quick bonk. That's that. Go away, bugs. Let's get this dude's mushroom. And we can get on with the main quest. The mayor's quote-unquote easy quest. Which I guarantee it won't be easy. What's that you say? You found the mushroom? Yep, we found it all right. Oh, wonderful. But it might be different than the one we've heard about from you. You see, this mushroom attracts monsters. Well, it's like this. So even though you knew the risk, you hired us for the job, Orvid? What? How was I supposed to know something like that? And besides, the bracer's job is to deal with danger, right? Well, a little heads up would have been nice, so we could have at least been prepared. Never mind us, the big question here is your motive. What do you intend to use this mushroom for? Yeah, this thing could be a weapon. Fess up, you had some big nefarious plans in mind, right? A nefarious mushroom plan. Or what? Isn't it obvious what I'm going to use it for? For cooking, of course. What? Cooking? Are you trying to tell me that people actually eat this thing? This is why it's such a pain to deal with country bumpkins. In the hands of a skilled chef, the more distinct the ingredient, the more profound the taste. And from that perspective, the firefly fungus is the king of all of them. This is, no doubt, the ultimate ingredient. So pretty much what you're saying is that it's for people with bizarre eating habits. That's the talk of one unacquainted with a true delicacy. But then again, commoners such as yourselves would never have an opportunity to try such dishes. And praise be to heaven for that. I'd never want to gnaw on a ratty green mushroom like that. Agreed, it looks pretty nasty. Anyway, I have other business preparations to make. Now, if you don't mind, I'd ask that you hand over the mushroom and leave. Yeah, please take it. behalf of this mushroom, I shall turn a blind eye to your ignorance. And as promised, I will pay you, so be grateful to your client. Nobody's gonna buy that mushroom, I hope you know. Come on, Joshua, let's go. Please excuse us. We will be going now. Yes, please do. Yeah, get your nasty mushroom out of here. Report this real quick, and then we can go talk to the mayor. Right? Yep, all reported. Hooray! Gonna be the best damn junior bracers you've ever seen. Do you think the mayor's even in today? Being as busy as he is, I'm sure there's a pretty good chance he's out. Well, bless my soul, if it isn't Estelle and Joshua. Hi, Mayor Klaus. I hope we're not disturbing you, sir, but we've come on behalf of the Bracer Guild about a job you requested. Yes, I heard from the guild that the two of you would be coming. So you're taking over your father's work while he's away, are you? Well, we're trying to, at least. I'm very sorry about my dad reneging on his promise like this. There's no need for apologies. Knowing your father, it's typical for him to be swamped with work like this. Anyway, with Lita and my wife out and about, I'd like to move this conversation somewhere else. Why don't we head upstairs to my study and go over the details? In truth, I don't think you'll find this request particularly difficult. And it's for that reason I think asking the guild to do this job may have been a bit presumptuous. Unfortunately, I'm unable to get away from my work, and I had to break down and ask the guild for help. We were informed that this job involves the transportation of a certain something, but what is it exactly that you would like us to carry and where? I would like you to pick up a septium crystal from the Malga Mine and deliver it here. When you say septium, do you mean like sepith that we often come across? Accurately speaking, sepith is fragmented septium, which is too small to be used as precious stones. Therefore, this sepith is refined and processed into quartz, which can be installed into orbits. So that's the difference, huh? I think I got a better grasp of this now. We've actually been able to obtain a certain kind of septium called Ismalis from the Malga Mine since the olden days. However, since a large piece of this crystal was recently discovered, I've asked the mine chief to hold on to it until someone could pick it up. So you'd like us to pick up this crystal from the mine chief and bring it here, is that correct? Precisely. What do you think? Is this a job you think you can handle? The transport of a precious gem, huh? It'll be nice change from fighting monsters, should keep us on our toes too. Alright, we'll do it. I appreciate your willingness to help. Please take this with you. Receive Mayor's referral. If you show that to one of the workers, they should let you into the mine. Good luck. Let's go back to where we found that. What's going on here? Good job, game. I'm glitching. Glitching like crazy. Alrighty, let's... Oh no! Oh my god, you missed! How dare you! No, it's up here. That's right. There we go. Malga Mine, that way. Yes. I can follow instructions sometimes.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Oh no! Bugs. Fine. So quick to rush to death. Oh, Estelle, come on, stop missing. You're killing me here, girl.
All right.
This is the entrance to the Malga Mine. If you're not here on business, then I'll have to ask you to leave. Believe it or not, we are here on business. Roland's mayor, Klaus, has asked that we come here and pick up a certain septium crystal. Estelle shows Landon the mayor's referral. Well, alright then, if you've got a referral from the mayor, then that's a different story. I don't mean to make your job any more difficult, but would you mind going inside and speaking directly with the boss? I'm supposed to stand out watch here. Sure, that's fine, but why the boss? We're actually here to see the mine chief. That mine chief you're talking about actually is our boss, Mr. Gatton. He manages the mine and all of its workers. He's the kind of guy who enjoys discovering a septium lode more than eating 3 meals a day. I'm fairly sure he's working down in the lower tunnels today. Thanks for the tip. We'll go see if we can locate him. We're gonna go mining. Let's go. Nope, nothing over there. Check it out. It's a minecart. Do you think it's powered by Orbwinds too? Looks that way to me. How about we get in and see where it takes us? Let's go. Grade 80ers, what are you kids doing down here? Are you friends with someone who works here on the mine? Not exactly. We've come to see the mine chief at the request of the mayor. Oh, so you heard about the crystal, are you? Well, if you're looking for the boss, he should be in the tunnels below. If you use the elevator at the end of the tracks on the opposite side of the mine, you can get down there. The end of the tracks on the opposite side of the mine? When you were riding in the minecart, you noticed the place along where the track diverges, right? If you follow that other line, you'll reach the elevator. In order to get back there, you'll have to go back to where you came from, flip the lever to activate the track switch. Alrighty. Let's go then. Flip that switch. There is the elevator. Hooray! This is the elevator we're supposed to use to reach the lower tunnels, right? Why doesn't it work? Let me have a look. There's orbital energy running through it, but it appears to be mechanically locked. Maybe we should go back and ask that miner about it. Alrighty. Love backtracking. What's that you say? The elevator wouldn't work? Ah, I see what the problem is. You need a key to activate it. But since you don't have one of your own, I'll help you out by lending you mine. Thanks, bud. You could have just told us that the first time we were here. Much appreciated. Once our visit here is finished, we'll make sure to return it. Instead of having me go around this minecart like 20 times. Estelle, try using that key we just borrowed. We should be able to get to the elevator working this time. Elevator key is used. It looks like we can use the elevator now. Yay! How about we head down into the lower tunnels? Yes, let's go. Nope. Where is the boss? Nope. Is it him? Heaven and earth. What are you two kids doing in the mine down here? You're the mine chief, right? Boy, am I glad to see you. We've been searching all over this dark place for you. Oh, dank place. We're with the Bracer Guild, and we've come today on behalf of Mayor Klaus. Handed over the mayor's referral. I see. So you kids are bracers, are you? That's quite a feat for being so young. Teehee, it's not that big of a deal. By the way, you're supposed to have some sort of crystal for us, right? Alright, give me a second. This little baby is something you don't see every day, which is why I've been keeping it as close to myself as possible. The mine chief pulls out a large grain crystal from his breast pocket. Wow! I've never seen a crystal this big before. That is impressive. There seems to be a light swirling around inside too. It's one of several types of septium. Specifically, it's an Asmelis crystal, which is endowed with the power of wind. For a gem of this size, you're looking at a hefty price tag. I'm talking about a small fortune here. Make absolutely sure that this gets to the mayor. Roger that. Received Septium Crystal. It's so beautiful. It feels like I'm carrying a little fairy in my hand. This is super fun. Check this out, Joshua. That's nice and all, but how about you stop horsing around? If you drop it, we could be in some real trouble. Fine, you big killjoy. Estelle put the crystal away in her pocket. Well, I guess that's that. Well, we'll get out of here now, Mr. Gatton. But don't worry, we'll make sure this gets to the mayor. I'm counting on you, kids. Huh? What's the matter? That's odd. The airflow down here suddenly shifted. The airflow? The scent. It's... Whoa! Ah! Earthquake! Is it over? Was that an earthquake just now? No, it seems there's been a cave-in somewhere within the mine. I wonder if one of the miners hit a patch of loose ground. I'd better check on the extent of the damage. Look out, Estelle! What? Grab people. Oh my god! Why do you keep doing this to me? Stop missing. Please. My family is dying.
Alright, we're good to go.
Why are there... Do you usually have problems with monsters like this? No, this is the first time we've ever had anything like this happen down here. Monsters have a predisposition which attracts them to the glow of Septium. So we've had a lot of them wander into the mine in the past, but judging from the situation, it may be the recent cave-in opened up a hole connected to a den of monsters. Did you just say a den of monsters? It's not inconceivable, but this is no time to be standing around thinking about it. I've got to get the other workers out of here. If that's the case, then how about letting us help you out? You're kidding, right? Monster extermination is right up our alley, and besides, every minute counts. You're right, some extra help would be much appreciated. So how many miners are we looking in all? There should only be 4 others working in the lower tunnels. Got it. Now let's go find them. Sorry about all this. Oh right, take these and use them if you need to. Healing items. What's up? Don't come any closer. I'm not trying to brag, but I'm all muscle, so I would make a tasty meal. It sounds like a humble brag to me. Me too. I'm not delicious either. All this flab would be terrible for a monster's health. Let's go save these clowns. Can never get all 3. It's so frustrating. God, and she keeps missing. Why do you hate me?
Alright.
You're safe now, guys. Thank you for coming when you did. Oh man, for a minute there I thought I'd never be able to sit down for another meal again. This is no time to feel relieved. We need to evacuate this place. Any more lollygagging and you're going to be sitting in the belly of one of those monsters. Yes, boss. Wait for me. 2 down, 2 to go. Just avoid that guy. Oh, Adios, who art in heaven, extend to us thy saving hand. Hey, idiot, if you've got time to pray to the goddess, then how about helping me take care of these creatures? Right, so far, no misses, that's good. Yeah, alright, 3 for 3. Finally.
That's that then.
Is everyone alright? We are now, thanks to you kids. This must also be the divine work of Adios. What a religious nut. If this really was the work of the goddess, then she wouldn't have allowed us to get into this mess in the first place. It's because of unbelievers like you that unfortunate accidents happen like this happen. How about you try and say that again, buddy? Is this really the time or place for that kind of nonsense? We need to get out of here. Right away, boss. You be careful too, boss. Oh. Yeah. No whiffs.
All right.
All hits. Ah! Things weren't supposed to go like this. I don't want to die. I haven't had a girlfriend yet. Rip. What? We've still got another one down here? We'd better hurry and rescue him. Alright, last one.
All right, we're good to go.
Oh man, you kids saved my skin. Don't worry, you're safe now. A handful of monsters are no match for the likes of a bracer. Did you say bracers? What are you doing in a place like this? Why, the soot on my boots. You're the new recruit from yesterday. Why on earth are you digging down here in the lower tunnels? I was hoping to get a glimpse of how all you veteran miners work down here. Yeah, that's it. When suddenly the wall collapsed and a flood of monsters came in from the other side. So we've got ourselves a veritable nest of monsters now, huh? It looks like you guessed right, kid. So it seems. The area up ahead is dangerous. It's swarming with monsters. Anyway, I'm out of here. Would you look at him run? He must have been really scared. I bet. Nope, that is not the exit. Did we find everyone? Yes, that should be everyone. Alright, then let's get out of here ourselves. Whee. Are you alright, boss? I'm sure glad you're safe. You can thank these kids for that. By the way, is everyone accounted for? Yep, everyone's here. Well, except for the new guy who took off like a bat out of hell. Poor guy must have let himself scared. I see. Well, I hope he doesn't give up on being a miner after this. Anyway, there's a high possibility that there are monsters still in the lower tunnels. Until we can confirm that it's safe, I don't want anyone using the elevator. You hear me? That was a huge miscalculation on my part. I never expected monsters to surface or bracers to show up. I guess I just had to report the truth about everything that happened. I apologize for getting you involved in more than your fair share of work today. I'll get in touch with the guild a little later to make sure you two are fairly compensated. Don't sweat it, we just did what anyone would have done in our position. And besides, it's all part of our training to become full-fledged bracers. By the way, what do you intend to do about the lower tunnels? I don't know, but we'll figure out some way to deal with it. There's always the option of sealing off the monster den with some explosives. As a heads up, I may ask the guild for help if we run into any other serious trouble. Sure, you can count on us. And we'll make sure this crystal gets to the mayor as intended. You did make sure you didn't drop it, right, Estelle? How rude. I'm not that careless. Look, it's right. You did. You lost it? Psych. Got it right here. Let's go make that delivery, shall we? You are unbelievable. Young lady, those are the kind of words that'll give an old man like me a heart attack. Alright, let's get back to the mayor. Oh. Jerk bug. Yeah, that's right.
We're good to go.
Piece of cake.
Yeah.
That's that. Let's move out.
Woo. Mayor. Give me this big old rock. Is it this room? Yeah, there we go. I see. I never would have imagined that the clock tower had such an anecdote to go with it. I'm totally blown away after hearing that. With war, it's easy to speak of tragedy, but I think what's important is the strength to overcome the pain and establish peace. Well, who do we have here? We've come to deliver the object as you requested. Did we catch you in the middle of something? Oh, Estelle and Joshua, you're no trouble at all. In fact, you've come at a good time. Let me introduce you to my guest. This is Josette. She's a student at the Genis Royal Academy. The Genis Royal Academy? I've heard of it before. It's a boarding school for higher education in the Rouen region, right? Yes, that's right. It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Josette Har. I'm Estelle. It's nice to meet you, Josette. You can call me Joshua. The two of them are actually racers. I had asked them to do a personal job for me. Yeah. Bracers? You mean the proud knights of freedom who love peace above all else and do not succumb to any power? This is such an inspiring moment. I never thought I'd run into any real bracers. Inspiring sounds a bit much. By the way, is it alright if I just call you Josette? Yes, please do. So, why did you come to Roland? Are you a friend of the mayor's? No, today is actually my first time we've ever met. I'm researching the important cultural assets of each region as part of my independent studies. And although he might be busy, I've been lucky enough to get an audience with the mayor. You're really serious about your studies, aren't you? Maybe we're intruding a bit, huh? No, I've already asked the mayor enough questions. Instead, maybe it is I who am in the way. Don't be silly, it's not like that at all. Estelle, this is a great opportunity, so how about showing her what you've brought with you? Sure, hold on a second. Oh my word, that's septium, right? What a wonderful glow it gives off. Yes, and its size is impressive too. This is indeed a gift worthy of expressing the appreciation of all Roland citizens. A gift? Worthy of expressing our appreciation. I see, so this is a gift for the Queen's anniversary. You're sharp, Joshua. I intend to send an engraved ornament using this to the Queen. It's a token of Roland citizens' appreciation to Her Majesty, who will be turning 60 years old. So it's a present for the Queen. How delightful. We, as citizens of Liberl, owe Her Majesty a great debt for all she has done for us. In fact, the reason why we can use an airliner with such ease is because of the support of the royal family. I've even heard that the Bracer Guild in Liberl has received support from the royal family. We do owe her a great debt of gratitude. Wow, that's pretty amazing. And can you believe it, Joshua? We carried a present for the Queen with these very hands. And what's more, you ran around with it in those hands like a wild maniac. You weren't supposed to tell anyone. Haha. I wouldn't imagine anything less from you, Estelle. You guys. Here you go, Mayor Klaus. It has been faithfully delivered. Gave Septium Crystal to the mayor. Thank you very much. And as a matter of precaution, okay, it'll be safe in there. Safe in the safe. Now all that's left to do is have Melder's Orbital Factory finish up the engraving on its orbit. I can't wait to see what it'll look like when it's done. Don't hog it all to yourself when you do. Let me see it too when it's finished, okay? It's too bad I won't be here to see it for myself. But today I was lucky enough to speak with the mayor and see something as beautiful as that. How shall I ever thank you? Don't mention it, this is all part of my job as a mayor. Thank you for everything, but it's time for me to say goodbye. I think we should be going ourselves. Agreed. Have a nice day, Mayor Klaus. Yourselves as well. So you're heading home tomorrow on the airliner, are you? Yes, that's right. School's about to begin. I see. So you used your school vacation time to come here. That's too bad. We could have made great friends. I hope we can meet again sometime. There's nothing I would like more. Please have a wonderful day, Estelle, Joshua. What a nice girl. For looking like someone from a rich family, she wasn't snooty at all. Yeah. Joshua? Oh, could I be correct in assuming that she's your type? What? What are you talking about? You're blushing. I'm really surprised. I had no idea that you were into the rich girl type. We'll have to get some pickup lines ready for the next time you meet. Quit getting all excited about nothing. Especially when you have no idea what others are thinking. Huh? Just never mind. Anyway, let's report to the guild. The next job we're doing for Dad will be the last one. Oh, right. Alright, let's get pumped and knock this last one out. Help if I remember where I'm going. New quests.